Hi guys, Squirrel here. Welcome back to SnowRunner. We're in Russia with the RGB crew, Mr. Pups.
Hello, hello, hello.
And Mr. Sommy.
Probably raging.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Everybody's raging now, bottom left. Raging Puppy, Raging Sommy, Raging Squirrel. What is up? We got anger management issues.
It's the shame that there isn't a blooper reel from the last Michigan map, because it was hours of recording, wasn't it?
That's very true.
Utter turmoil. I mean, people don't see that behind the scenes, do they?
No. There's been a patch this morning. Maybe it's addressed all those issues, right?
No comment.
So anyway, we are in Russia finally. We're in the Taymyr Russian Federation. The first map, it's got 3 watchtowers on it, which obviously need to be unlocked because we cannot plan a single thing right now. So the first thing we're going to do is take these Russian scout vehicles, which are called the Yar, which sounds very pirate-esque to me. And we're going to go and scout, pick one each, unlock stuff, and then reconvene and see what we want to do. Right, boys, should we get going?
Indeed.
My god, those lights are bright.
Too many lights.
We have scoured the map, finally. So I've gone down the southeast. Looks like I got the really easy one. This is quite an easy drive, to be fair. Mr.
Yeah.
Sommy.
Yeah.
So I went for the furthest away one. We won't talk about what happened in the middle of the map there, but he ended up getting stuck in all these trees, but he's on site. And then Puppy's has got to climb a cliff face to get to his, so yeah, good luck, boys.
Thanks.
Right.
That's got to be Sommy's, I reckon.
That was me. Game crash.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that patch worked a treat. So both of you have just been kicked out the game.
Yeah.
Wunderbar. So Pups, you're going to have to drive back there again, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta be honest, I'm glad I went first, because I was really raged and that would have been that may have been a rage quit and Alt F4 and walk away, quite frankly. Oh.
And this is why we call ourselves Raging. Hey, fuel tanker, you boys all ready to sort of rock and roll there?
Yup.
We've got permission, line up and wait.
Okay, I shall grab a fuel tanker trailer, 2,000 litres. And the loading area is just around the corner, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, it's follow you boys.
What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is Mother Russia we're talking about.
And the fence just fell down for no reason.
I blame Pups. I love this truck, but the turn and circle is pretty abysmal.
I don't follow Somi.
Also, what I find interesting about these Russian trucks is the fact the all-wheel drive and diff lock, particularly the diff lock, is like often just permanently on.
Yeah, the Russian lock concept of life is certainly a thing. I mean, it's just... I'd like to see that there was perhaps more transmission damage as you were doing more road work, but there's just not enough road, I think, on these maps to warrant
That's true.
damage.
Also, it sounded like somebody got shot then. How you getting on, Pups?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, I thought I could make
Pups
that.
behind.
I thought I could make that. This fuel tanker here, that must be a task, right? Or is it just ran? Oh, is this it?
It's got to be dragged to the fuel station. It's the northern fuel station or the northwest fuel station.
Okay, we're not going that way. So the Russian trucks seem to like a lot of axles, a lot of tyres, and a lot of diff lock. kind of just brute force the whole thing. Okay, so it's straight on for the bridge, left for the muddy bit. Which way do you want to go?
Left.
I mean, I feel like the bridge, but I'm not as tainted as history as you are, so...
We don't even have any cranes with us, so if we get stuck, like, we're going to be losing cargo and stuff.
But at least we're only, you know, a little ways from where we picked up from.
We'll go left, you go to the bridge.
Yeah, meet you on the other side.
Alright, I'm up for that.
How long before he calls for a crane?
Wow, this fuel tanker trailer's bouncing around. Is it raining for you guys?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, these trucks do so well. I mean, this isn't even upgraded yet. Which is one of the things we need to do. We need to keep our eye out on the upgrades and get those. Oh, I don't like that camber. Are you behind me, Bubs?
Yep.
I don't see you.
See you.
You're a long way back. How's that bridge looking, Simon?
It was going fine until my trailer has kind of jammed me against the rock face. I would assume that had been really a lot worse with a the fuel trailer on.
Quite possibly. I think that road's deceiving.
Right, yeah, I'm across.
Cool.
So it was fine, but I came off the edge before the bridge and the trailer sort of locked the rear of the truck up, so it's quite difficult to get moving.
It's the problem with that bridge is if you have a dolly trailer, you kind of commit it forward. Like trying to reverse a dolly trailer back over that bridge is just nope.
Yeah, you have to pick your path and stick to it. There's no way out.
I think it was in the bigger Azov, just to the left of the bridge. I kind of found it easy to go over the trench rather than actually the bridge.
Yeah.
That's the next Azov, that's level 14, isn't it?
Something like that. Yeah, we're only at level 12 at the moment, which is not bad.
I know why you're a 12, because I wasn't around for the final completion of the last mission.
That's right, yeah.
That makes sense. Ah, okay.
Can we not talk about that, please?
Yeah, that's still a painful experience. Did you... Oh, I'll wait for you, pups. You need to get your line right through this bit. This is the trickiest part of this path. Just stay left of the ditch.
Okay.
It's the only problem with the Azov, is it? If you go down into a ditch, that front end just digs itself in.
Yeah, that, the 5-axle one is even worse, isn't it? Because the cab's so low.
At level 24 one or something.
Yeah, the one that you think would be like the OP of OPness.
Yeah, and it just isn't. It's just the ground clearance is horrendous.
Yeah, well, it is the best truck on perfectly flat ground, which is not saying very much, is it? Oh, yeah, fell out of one of them weird ditches that you just go nose first into with a little bit of damage.
Right, I'm just going to park this thing round the back. Of the sawmill. You're dropping off there, are you, Pugs?
Yeah.
And then grabbing the next one.
You?
Now there's a bit here with a camber where it could go horribly wrong. Last time I came down here, I tipped it.
Wish there was a stabilizer wheel DLC. 2 little sides that pop out.
Strategic use of winch. It's basically what happens is the camber, and then they put some rocks there deliberately so that as you're coming over in an angled position, you hit this rock, which is enough to just throw you on your side.
They're just a little doop and then you're over.
But they also provide a big tree, so if you winch yourself, you can stop that from happening. Wow, 17 gearbox damage for hitting a rock. Whoa, precarious bridge. Oh, there's a mission here to resurrect recover a vehicle. But I think you need the proper crane arm for it. The straight line saw me stuck.
Yeah, straight line summer is wedged between trees.
Delivered. I just drove over all the pumpkins. I literally just drove straight through the pumpkin patch.
There's an achievement for that.
You alright there, pups?
Yeah.
You lost or stuck?
Just plotting a route.
Recalculating route.
The old famous sat nav one. Turn around as soon as possible. Make a U-turn as soon as possible.
Ah, reversing a dolly trailer with an 8-axle truck.
Just disconnect it, yeah. So just try repairing before you hitch it.
Nope, can't do it.
Can't do it, okay. Well, that answers that question.
Which is a really annoying thing when you've got a crane on and you haven't got the opportunity to actually attach it, you know?
Yeah.
Well, not a crane, high-ab, isn't it?
Oh my god, 200 suspension damage.
Wow.
You what, mate? Yeah, my suspension is now 4, out of 260.
Well, that's not good.
Do you want me to drag this service trailer back round with me?
No, don't worry. Yeah, just be careful coming over that pumpkin patch. I think the farmer put some spikes there. He obviously didn't approve of me destroying his field. I wonder what effect that's going to have on my truck now.
Or is it 4 suspension?
It's 4 out of 260 points left. It's basically broken. When I load it up with planks, I'm just wondering what it's going to do. Hmm. Wow, this is tricky.
Yeah, that looks like a precarious angle on the map.
It's like if I, no matter what I do, it just wants to tip.
You're really going to enjoy dragging a trailer through there then.
Okay, I got it. Such a horrible place to get through, I hate it. Yeah, that could have easily gone completely Pete Tong. Right, I'll wait for you. That was close.
Yeah, the wheels even slipped down the hill.
It's just a horrible bit of road, that.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to take any cargo through there. That's like... Grab some fuel.
Into lumberyard.
Duck and cover, boys!
2 wooden planks. Right. Which way do you want to go back?
3 wooden planks. Alright. Not via the bridge. So, see how your suspension fares up with 4 points.
Yeah. I don't like this bit of road very much. You can put your lights on, it's fine. And there it goes, just digging itself into the ground. Wouldn't mind trying to find some upgrades for this thing.
Yeah, there is upgrades to be found, isn't there?
Think-
It's lowering yourself into a false sense of security by being on a new map, isn't it?
Yeah. Got a feeling there's a higher suspension, which then gives you the bigger wheels.
Is there a raised for this track? I didn't think there was.
I'll have
I
to
can't
check.
remember.
I think is it on 47s at the moment?
Yeah.
Maybe there's a 51 or a 54 upgrade, or it could be the other as off, I don't know. It's all a blur.
Okay, I got stuck on a pebble.
Yeah, just keep to the right through here.
Keep to the right. What, as in greenery right or path right?
I just went... Okay, there's a random boulder. Yeah, just keep right to that water and ditch. Hug the tree.
Oh, my trailer almost went then.
Need a winch.
No, I'm okay, I think. Just got this other little adverse camber thing. Stuck on. Oh,
That's where I hit.
Sounds like you two are having a lot of problems and I'm just cruising along.
Yeah, you got the easy job, mate.
This concrete slab on the back though is quite heavy.
Yeah, that is true.
I love how the Russian terrain just has these massive ditches that wouldn't be there. Like,
I see the dude still crossing his arms in first person. And that's a ditch.
ouch. Yeah, that ditch.
Just go across that water at an angle rather than straight on.
Across, I think.
It's quite lean on fuel, this thing, considering how many drive wheels it has. I think it's also got a generous fuel tank.
He'll start with the trailer on. Yeah, you're right. Like a 350 litre tank with something that burns at this rate is well balanced, isn't it? Ooh, that launch. Oh. Oh.
You through
You
it?
just hate that when the whole thing goes like to one side and keeps going, but then just grinds to a halt. It's like,
Is it that level 24 Azov that has a 200 litre tank or something like that?
I don't know. I haven't driven it. That you drove it on the Twitch stream, didn't you?
Yeah, I just seem to remember that
Yeah,
one of the trucks has a... Because we thought, you know, they'd probably put a small tank on it, otherwise it'd be completely OP. Because there's no way IRL you would have a 200 litre tank on that.
Nope.
Barely enough to get down the road. Concrete.
I just got a flat tyre.
Repair yourself.
Hang on, let me just get on something more solid.
Well, I think having a flat tyre has more of an effect than having no suspension.
Yeah, my
Front tyre.
yeah, that's it. No, actually my third axle near side. You know those sort of those uneven slabs just there? As I
Yeah.
bumped up onto that, it went flat.
Cool, I made it back.
In one trip as well. He says that he rolls it just outside the gate.
I delivered. Oh yeah. I'm still way off level 13. Blimey. How you getting on, pups?
I'm crossing a swamp.
Oh yes. That's not a good place. So you're just gonna get to the farm?
Yep.
Cool. Well, I think that probably wraps it up for this particular video then. I think Mr. Pups makes it to the destination, and then me and Sammy will work out what we're doing next.